Hey, it's your boy Crypto Expat Live, back with another video. In this video, it's kind of like a live stream, but it's like a recorded live stream. So I don't know, for some reason I just get more views when I don't do the live streams. I'm still gonna do them, but I'm just sort of testing to see what happens. But basically, yeah, if you guys don't comment or listen or actually watch the duration of the video, then YouTube's not gonna spread this. So if you watch this to the end, I really appreciate it. Or if you just leave a comment, that would be awesome. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, let's go. So we're going to talk about BTC, just a couple of things about the market trend. Really, really important. I watched a video the other day. I'm bullish on Bitcoin holding long term. But also meme coins is also very important in the sense that people buy them, even though they kind of do nothing. Meme coins are very, very popular. So I'm going to talk about BTC, why you should be bagging BTC, but also if you get into these other speculative plays, use that to build your BTC bags, which people don't do. So we're going to get into all that. Before we do, we have launched the new competition 2 for Buddy token. This is our community token, which is still in fair launch. So you can actually win some Solana. All you need to do is just go to the link below at our link tree. When you come here, you just click on here, and you can just like, share, all that usual jazz. So we've already had 183 entrants, so we started this yesterday. So yeah, you can win some free Solana. There's $40 worth of Solana to be won, so check it out. Today we're going to talk about the BTC, right? Let's just look at BTC. It's 59, so it's a really good opportunity to buy, in my opinion. So yeah, I think this correction is good. Corrections are always good, because it allows you to kind of like get into BTC when you kind of miss the chance, right? So you know what happens when it corrects, right? BTC goes down, and then it just goes back up again. It goes back down, up again, up, goes back down, up, goes up again. This just cycle just repeats. So and this is the long-term overview of BTC. So we have these what I call bull markets, right, where it just absolutely moons. And then we get into a bear market, and then it gets back into a bit bull market. It's like these are the cycles. Okay, so these are the 3 cycles. But in that micro, if we kind of like zoom in into a more of a magnifying glass and just zoom right in, you'll see that there's troughs and valleys here, up, down, up, down, up, down. This is kind of like just how it goes, okay? So it's a process, and when BTC is down, it eventually all goes back up, but then there's like a trend, and I think that this, at the moment, we're still, it's down now, but what we're waiting for is the big push to 70k, 80k, 90k. That's kind of like what we're waiting for. But we're in a bull market trend, so this is just like a short dip before it could be the last dip before we push. But there'll still be small dips along the way. There's no real way of knowing. Okay, no one really knows. But just think of it as opportunity to buy more before, because this will push to 70, 80, 90, 100k. This will push. It's just a matter of time. So take the opportunity, in my opinion. If we go and have a look at this pump.fund, right? This is hilarious. I go to pump.fund and I just look at these and I think, what the hell is going on here? Most of these will just do nothing. Some of them will go to radium once they reach a certain amount. But see, I would seriously, I would not even bother with this. Um, with the most of these because they're just scams. There's no one really. They just what they do is they just launch a put a JPEG behind it. They don't even have a website. They don't have socials. They have nothing. And they launch it because it's easy to do and it's cheap to do. And then they just pray that people buy it, and it goes to Radium, and then they dump. That's basically what they do. So they have no intentions of actually a long-term perspective of these. Some of them do, but very rarely. But just to show you, here is like this bot. It's called Pump.fun. Oh geez, I forget the name. But it's just like another bot that monitors Pump.fun. And you can see down here, it says 88,530. That's how many meme coins launched on Pump.fun in probably 2 days. Yeah, maybe 2 days. Maybe even, I wouldn't say 1 day, probably 2 days. That's how many have launched, right? That's how many of these are launched. 88,000. So you can see why these are just basically, they're all going to fail. 99% of them, because let's just go and have a look at this one. Lizzo. See this one here? Lizzo. There's no socials, there's nothing. It's just a JPEG of a woman on the beach. And that's it. Oh, okay, the Deb's still got his bag in there. But this coin is going to go nowhere, right? Because as soon as they launch, guess what? Another one launches. So, and most of them are just oh my god, they just copy each other. You know what I mean? They ride this trend. But yeah, it just goes to show you how many of these things are launching. It's crazy. Hamster. This is like just a fun game thing. You can tap and earn. There's an airdrop coming. There's a DAO. Yeah. So the thing with the hamster is, if you build your hourly rate, see at the top right here, so there's hourly rate. You can mine it, which is just buy these other you hit on these other tabs and you pay more money, and it comes off your total. But then that goes to like the hourly rate. But it's not really hourly. It's like 3 hours a day. So when you sleep, in other words, because you eventually got to go to sleep, I could potentially earn for 3 hours 349,000, which is about 1 million points I can earn when I go to sleep, because eventually you've got to go to sleep. So you can tap and earn, and you can increase this by clicking the boost. Dogs in the background. So it's a bit of a fun game, tap and earn. But what you want to do is you want to build up your level, get to there's legendary, and then there's master, and then there's grandmaster. And the more points you have, the higher your level, then you get a bigger airdrop. So the airdrop's coming, but just there's about 4 million people playing this game. It's crazy. It's absolutely crazy. So if you want to play it, it's free. Just tap and earn, and I'll put the link below. Okay. So you never know. This could be a decent airdrop. We'll see. Also, this happened in the last bear market, last bull market, and then it went bear. So you can just see like this guy here. He's like stacking his BTC, but then he's like looking at all these other things. He's taken his eye off the prize, and now he's looking at runes, ordinals, then nodes, these fake nodes where you buy these nodes, and then every so many nodes the price goes up. There's no actual mining, it's just fake nodes. You've probably seen them. There's tons of them around now. They're popping up like mushrooms. The first batch you'll get it for this price, and the second batch is more expensive, and then the third batch is more. But the project doesn't actually do anything. There's nothing to it. It's just selling nodes at the cheapest person gets the best price, basically. You'll make a little bit of money if you get in early, but the project will ultimately go nowhere unless it's got some sort of use case attached to it, like games or something like that. But most of them don't. It's just like a one-page website. So I don't dabble in these nodes unless it's like proof of work or real mining. Meme coins, obviously, I play with meme coins as well. And meme coins will give you a better ROI. But it's also important to take your profits from meme coins and then put it back into BTC, in my opinion. And then there's these layer twos. There's tons of these layer twos coming up. So you can substitute any of these names, layer twos, meme coins, nodes, runes, to whatever's the hottest flavor of the month, whatever the bright shiny object, and that's fine. Everyone does dabble in these, but you have to not get too much carried away. Put all your money into these things here, and then you lose, and then in the process you just keep on losing. Like trading meme coins is very, very risky, and most people lose their money with it. I've traded a lot of meme coins lately, and when I would say I'm actually down on the meme coin trading if I total everything up. So you can put tons of money and time into these things, and then they lose, and then where you could have just been stacking BTC. So the way I do it is I keep stacking my BTC, but I don't put too much into these other things. So if I lose in meme coins, if I lose in whatever else I'm doing, it's only a small portion of my portfolio. I'm not going to lose everything because I'm still stacking my BTC. It's something to think about, guys, because I'm seeing it a lot, and it's not good because people will lose more money through the process when they could have just been stacking BTC. So go and check out this video. It's by Crash Trading. This guy made like $3 to $4 million with meme coins. Some people could say that he got lucky. Some people say that he didn't. I think it's a combination of both. There is an element of luck with it, but he's big on base, and I would say that base coins I'm not really a particular fan of, but people are making money with base. And in my opinion, my general consensus with base is, you're just building a Coinbase. Okay, if you don't know what base is, it's Coinbase. You're just building a centralized layer 2. That's what you're doing. You're helping them, right? So, look, it is what it is. Obviously, people are making money with base. So what this guy did was he made money with getting in first in multiple layers. So Ton, okay, he made money with Ton getting into a coin called something dogs. Anyway, random dogs or resident dogs or something like that. And then he made money with Brett, which there was a lot of fun about Brett lately because a lot of the people, majority of the coins were held by 82% of supply or something like this was held by a cartel. So there was backlash with that. And then the other one was, there was another one he made money with. But I would say this guy's pretty smart. And basically talks about tether dominance. That's a really good video. Check out his channel. It's called Crash Trading. But basically what he's talking about tether dominance is when you look at the tether dominance versus the BTC dominance. So what happens is in the market, if you look at the overview of BTC, right? Everyone's trying to predict the price of BTC. At the moment, the BTC dominance is 50%. So the reason why he made this video is trying to pick the top of the bull run, right? It's what his methodology there is I think it's pretty well spot on. And what he talks about is when you see tether dominance go up, that's when the top is reached. So why tether? It's because when people flip from when the market trend switches from bullish to bearish, what happens is people get out of BTC and they go into Tether, which is a stable coin. The reason why is because it stays at $1, whereas if you stay in BTC, BTC drops, then the value drops. But with Tether, it doesn't; it just stays at $1. So by measuring the dominance, which is basically the volume, if the volume increases that means that the dominance, like the amount of volume, the amount of people that are buying BTC, USDT, the amount of people buying it, the more people that buy it, the dominance goes up, right? Just like BTC dominance, right? It's at 50% of the market. So by looking at the Tether dominance, as we see this increase, then you know that the market's switching. But so by studying the chart here this way, you can see that what he's talking about. When it decreases and goes down, that means BTC dominance is going up. When Tether increases and dominance goes up, meaning the volume is flowing into Tether, and the dominance is increasing, like the share, then it's time to, then the market could be switching from bullish to bearish, and it might be time to get out of BTC because that might be the top. So I guess you could look at the technical analysis on this side of trying to predict the market on the top. Kind of makes sense. But yeah, no one really knows the price. By studying the market, you can kind of try to pick when the top is. But I think that we're still far off from a bearish downtrend. I think that we're probably, we could be in this bull market for another 12 months. But I certainly think probably should be able to break through 150k. But again, those are just numbers. What would be the real telltale sign is when people start selling BTC into Tether and the Tether dominance goes up. That kind of makes sense. But the thing is, this could just go up for a week and then it could just switch back to BTC. So it's kind of like, it can be difficult to tell if you sell too early. If you're the one that if you're selling BTC, if you sell too early, this could be detriment. But if you know there's definitely a big downtrend in BTC, then it's time to get out. And I think that'll be around between 100 and 150k, maybe 150 more. But again, the price is just a price. All right. So I would definitely check out this channel. Some of the things he says are pretty good. Others I don't agree with. So you got to take everything with a grain of salt. Don't just follow one person religiously. What you want to do is you want to get different perspectives from multiple people, and just kind of do the homework yourself and get a full picture and understanding of how the crypto market works. Because not one person knows it all in the world. There's going to be other people with more knowledge than this guy, and he's going to have more knowledge than other people. So by getting different perspectives is always good, in my opinion. So yeah, that's pretty much it I wanted to talk about today. Again, you can check out Buddy Token. We're still in our fair launch. You can check out the prizes. We've got Solana. Just need to like, share, join our Telegram, and join our Twitter to get involved. Alright guys, thanks for watching once again. Don't forget to leave a comment. That'll help the YouTube algorithm, and thanks for your support over the years. This channel is slowly building up again. I did have a 20,000 plus crypto channel called Crypto Expat Life before this one. It was called Crypto Expat, and then I lost access to that because my phone basically crashed and I couldn't get my backup codes. So too much security is not a good thing. it is what it is, guys. So I'm trying to rebuild this channel. Alright, guys, thanks for watching. Don't forget to leave a comment, and I'll see you guys in the next video.